Okay, let's see. Non-council races.
The Geth are a
The
humanoid
Geth.
race of networked AIs. They were created by the Quarians 300 years ago as tools of labor and war.
Quarians.
When the Geth showed signs of
We haven't met
self-evolution,
those yet.
the Quarians attempted to exterminate them. The Geth won the resulting war. This example has led to legal, systematic repression of artificial intelligences in galactic society.
So artificial
The Geth
intelligences
possess
are
a
completely
unique
banned.
distributed intelligence. An individual has rudimentary animal instincts, but as their numbers and proximity increase, the apparent intelligence of each individual improves. In groups, they can reason.
Does that sound
analyze
familiar?
situations,
Any Star
and
Trek
use
fans
tactics,
watching?
as well as any organic race. Geth space is located at the trailing end of the Perseus Arm, beyond the lawless Terminus systems.
Okay.
The Perseus Veil, an obscuring dark nebula of opaque gas and dust, lies between their space and the Terminus systems.
So here's something very important to know about the Geth in this this second paragraph here. If you heard what you can see there, it says that if they're by themselves, they just have animal instincts. But if they're together in numbers, their intelligence increases. And does that remind you of a certain race from Star Trek: The Next Generation? I think they were called, what were they called? The Bork? I may be wrong. I will admit I am not that much of a Star Trek fan. I'm more a fan of Star Wars than Star Trek. So if there are any Star Trek fans, if I got that wrong, but I think you guys know what I'm talking about. That there was a race in Star Trek. I think they were called the Bork, where if they were together in numbers, all of a sudden they were a lot smarter, like a hive. That by themselves not that smart, but together in numbers they were definitely a lot smarter.
After the Geth secure
Oh,
a
man,
location,
look at these things.
they round up and impale dead and living bodies on mechanical spikes. The spikes rapidly transform these victims into withered husks, extracting water and trace minerals, and replacing
man.
them with cybernetics.
Oh,
The
that
cybernetics
sounds
reanimate the
gruesome.
lifeless flesh and tissue, transforming the bodies into mindless killing machines. Some
Wow.
Alliance soldiers refer to the husk-generating spikes as dragon's teeth.
Dragon's
A reference
teeth.
to the mythological berserkers who sprang up from the earth wherever the teeth of the dragon Eris were planted.
Okay.
Dragon's teeth and husks bear little resemblance to other pieces of Geth technology. No one is sure why a synthetic race would bother to drain the minuscule amount of recoverable resources from organic corpses.
Man.
Though the value of reusing them as shock troops is obvious.
That sounds brutal and just disturbing. Ugh, man. Many more codex entries here.
The
Citadel?
Citadel is an ancient deep space station, presumably constructed by the Protheans. Since the Prothean extinction, numerous species have come to call the Citadel home. It serves as the political, cultural, and financial capital of the galactic community. To represent their interests, most species maintain embassies on the Presidium, the Citadel's inner ring. The Citadel Tower in the center of the Presidium holds the Citadel Council chambers. Council affairs often have far-reaching effects on the rest of the galactic community. 5 arms, known as the Wards, extend from the Presidium. Their inner surfaces have been built into cities, populated by millions of inhabitants from across the galaxy. The Citadel is virtually indestructible. If attacked,
Really?
the station can close its arms to form a solid, impregnable shell.
Okay.
For as long as the station has existed, an enigmatic race called the Keepers has maintained it.
Okay. And I don't think we've met what the Keepers are. The Council.
The Council is an executive committee composed of representatives from the Asari Republics, the Turian Hierarchy, and the Solarian Union. Though they have no
Okay.
official power over the independent governments of other species, the Council's decisions carry great weight throughout the galaxy. No single Council race is strong enough to defy the other two, and all have a vested interest in compromise and cooperation.
Really?
Each of the Council species has general characteristics associated with the various aspects of governing the galaxy. The Asari are typically seen as diplomats and mediators.
That's the
The
one in the middle.
Solarians gather
The purple one.
intelligence and information. The Turians provide the bulk of the military and peacekeeping forces.
Yeah, we can't pick that up about
Any species granted
Turians.
an embassy on the Citadel is considered an associate member, bound by the accords of the Citadel Conventions. Associate members may bring issues to the attention of the Council, though they have no input on the decision.
Okay.
The Human Systems Alliance became an associate member of the Citadel in 2165.
So I guess, no, that's not the one. Okay, the timeline. So here's a timeline to help give you an idea on some events. Look at some of these years. 2069, Armstrong Outpost at Shackleton Crater becomes the first human settlement on Luna, which of course is the moon. It is formally founded on July 24th, the 100th anniversary of the first lunar landing. Huh, that's right, I guess 1969. Huh. 2103, Lowell City in Eos Chasma becomes the first human settlement on Mars. Wow, so by 2100 we finally able to establish a settlement on Mars. Wow. 2137, Eldfell Ashland Energy Corporation demonstrates helium-3 fuel extraction from the atmosphere of Saturn. Huh. 2142, construction of Gagarin Station Jump Zero begins beyond the orbit of Pluto. 2148, prospectors discover the Prothean ruins at Prometheus Planum on Mars. 2149, translation of Prothean data leads humans to the Charon mass relay. Systems Alliance founded to coordinate exploration and colonization of extrasolar worlds. 2151, a shipping accident at Singapore International Spaceport exposes downwind communities to containers of dust form element 0. Alliance begins construction of Arcturus Station. 2152, roughly 30% of the children born in Singapore after element 0 exposure suffer from cancerous growths. Systems Alliance begins settlement of Earth's first extrasolar colony world, the planet Demeter. 2154, Commander Shepard is born. Huh. So my Commander Shepard was born in 2154. 1 year later, Systems Alliance occupies completed portions of Arcturus Station as a headquarters. 2156, some children of Singapore exhibit minor telekinetic abilities. 2157, Turians encounter human explorers. First Contact War. Occupation and liberation of the human colony of Shangxi. 2158, humans learn potential of biotics. An international effort to track element 0 exposures begins. Roughly 10% of exposed children show some level of biotic ability. 2160, Systems Alliance Parliament formed. 2165, humans establish embassy on the Citadel. 2170, Batarian slavers, attack the Alliance colony of Mindwar. I guess we'll find out more about Batarians later. 2176, Skillian Blitz, pirates and slavers attacked Elysium, the human capital in the Skillian Verge. And Jenkins alluded to apparently that My Shepherd helped save, was part of that, helped save Elysium from those pirates and slavers. 2177, Thresher Maws devour the Alliance colony of Akuz. Okay. 2178, in retaliation for the Skillian Blitz, an Alliance fleet wipes out an army of slavers on the moon of Torfin. 2183 is the current year. Systems Alliance military jargon. Military lingo, I guess. Okay. Systems Alliance, N7. The Alliance Military Vocational Code system classifies the career path of all serving personnel. The MVC consists of one letter and one number. A soldier's MVC indicates proficiency, not rank. The letter notes career path. The number indicates level of experience. As indicated by service record, technical scores, and commendations. All 26 letters are used, and the numbers run from 1 to 7. N is the letter code for Special Forces personnel. So I guess Shepard is N7, and he's part of Special Forces. Military jargon. Ashore, or ashore. When a ship's crew leaves the vessel. Yeah, ashore. They're ashore. They're going ashore. Away. When a ship releases the equipment tethering it to space station or surface dock, it is away. Aye aye, ASAP, belay, bridge, captain's mast, CIC, the Combat Information Center, the DC, damage control, ECM, electronic countermeasures, EVA, extravehicular activity, flank, FNG, freaking new guys, groundside, helmsman, LADAR, light amplified detection and ranging, light radar, shore party, silent running, don't when stealth systems are active, sit rep, situation report, spacer, someone who has spent most of their life in space, XO, executive officer, the second in command of an Alliance warship. So Shepard is the XO of the Normandy. Okay.